Hey YouTube, have Brick Will Travel here, and I am here to show you my not so haunted Newbury Haunted High School. So if you haven't checked this hidden side line out yet, I've actually been pretty impressed. And probably since one of the nice Creator Modulars came out, this is probably one of my favorite sets for the detail and for what I was able to do with it and how I think it's really going to fit into my town well. So it is set 70425, Newbury Haunted High, about 1,474 pieces. And of course we get the extra few pieces every time, so got a few more pieces in that, but that is the overall piece count that comes with the set. And if you look at my set right away, if you have it, you can immediately tell that I did quite a different configuration than the set is set up to be. And if you have not bought the set or put it together, then you may not quite see all the differences. But I'm going to go through them and show you how I unhaunted, if that's even a word, I'm not quite sure that it is, the Newbury Haunted High. So first off, and we'll just start with the front and go around, is I created a fence. And I just used the little spindles there, and then the masonry profile bricks. Used the light bluish gray, and did that halfway on the side, as you can see right here, and then all the way down the front. And then I used the bus stop sign. I attached it actually to the brick rather than being on the bench as the set shows. Then I added two pillars in the front here. I found a sticker. I don't even know what set it's from, so if someone knows what set it's from, feel free to let me know. But I did find this sticker, so I did use a black brick, so it kind of serves as a marker or address. So it doesn't really fit in as far as my town setup, but I thought it was a pretty cool feature. And then I've got the two pillars, and I put the two bats on top to kind of match the bat that goes on top of the main portion of the high school right there. And then same thing, I carried the fence and the bricks all the way around, and it wraps up on this side as well. I have to get a few more, that way I can continue to go completely around, but for now this is a good start. The next thing I added was a basketball hoop here, and you notice I got one of the minifigures, the little kid, I forget what his name is, but he is playing basketball, and I used some stickers to add some tread marks and some decal marks to really look like someone decided to do a donut on school property after hours, hopefully. So he's playing basketball there. And then added some flat, did a 6x6 there, and then a couple 2x4 tiles with the stickers as well to make the sidewalk look cracked and make it look distressed. So took care of that there. Then overall, added a few other little bricks here and there, the garbage can, just some of the dark green, dark brown, dark reddish brown, and dark brown color elements in the back. Same thing on this side. Added one of the minifigures there, and then the ghost dog on that side. Then I swapped out the bench from the one that came with the set to one I had built. That way it takes up less space, and then moved the light pole all the way to the side there. I did keep the lime green light hanging just because I thought it looked cool, so I kept that as well. Then overall, the front of the school here, the high school, I did not change a whole lot. I did swap out a few of the tiles, such as here, so that I didn't have a gap and I didn't have to worry about whether or not it would come apart. If you remember, there's a feature that if you pull or push in on a couple of the bricks, it'll make the front entryway open up for the haunted features, which I don't have any interest in. So I closed that up. And then the other thing I did too is this little bell tower here, or steeple, whichever way you want to go. I made it match correctly the other steeple on this side. So if you have put it together, you'll notice that it's normally half, but I did put it together as full. And then I just put the row plates up front just to add some extra show right now until I get it actually put into my city. So I'll get these moved out of the way. And then what I also didn't mention too is in the back, I added JB's Ghost Lab, which I'm going to spin this around and let you see the back of the high school. And give me 1 second here as I turn it around. As far as the features of the high, I left that second floor classroom as is. I put, I think her name's Parker or whatever her name is there, with the teacher or professor. She's sitting there. And then JD is sitting there looking at the map. I moved the table and the glass bottle and the hot dog cart, or the hot dog on the cart, and the cup over there. And then didn't do a whole lot of changes other than add in the minifigures, etc., etc. Now, what I did do is I expanded out, and let me turn it just a little bit more here, is I expanded out, if you can see right past the brown brick here, all of that is expanded out so that I could put in JB's Ghost Lab and use that set as the final backstage for the high school. And I did modify, took off the base plates, did some 2x2s and then some 2x3s as a support to build up, and just use a couple tiles, the dark bluish gray. So if you're familiar with that set, it's pretty close to the original. The only thing I don't like is this sticker's on the back here, and not really much of a way for the minifigures to get there, other than if they want to put the ladder down and climb up, but not too worried about that. Then I moved the generator, took it off its plank, put it down below, fixed the hose there as is, and then switching around to the front, you can see the front of the Ghost Lab, and let's see, I forget who that guy is, but he's sitting there. And then this was actually, if you look in right here where the colored wheel is, that was actually the corner of the set that spins, and I left that uncovered just for the aesthetic look right there. And then I added some minifigures as well, and then he's going over here with his little ray gun to work on the generator. So overall, I think I did a really good job on it, and feel free to leave your comments as well. Maybe something I could have added, maybe something I could change that would fit in better, but it's going to be a really cool set. I'm probably going to put it next to Pier 13 and or My Cemetery, so if you haven't watched those movies and videos that I shot, definitely take a moment and check it out. But overall, I am very impressed with this set. I actually like it. It's one of my favorite sets that I've put together, probably in the last 2 or 3 years or so. So looking forward to getting it in my town, and once I do that, I will definitely be sending another video and shooting another shot of what I've done and how well it fits in. So until next time, thanks for watching, and of course, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please feel free to do that. And working on getting 1,000 subscribers. So if you aren't a current subscriber, please help me out. Help me get to that magic number of 1,000. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, guys.